Hello and welcome everyone to Learn a Trade. I am Kevin Tate. Glad to be with you today. And today's broadcast is an introduction into the troubleshooting and repair of coffee brewers. So we're going to get into that some. I'm going to actually present a summarized version of what the course is about, and from there it's up to you if you think it's something that interests you and that you might be able to follow through with. By all means, you can go to our website, which is listed below, and you can go and purchase the mini course. Each of these courses are between $5 to $7, and once you go through the checkout, the mini course will be direct. You'll have direct access to that mini course. So feel free to check that out when you get a chance. And for right now, I'd like to go over the what the course is about. First, we have a course summary on coffee machine troubleshooting and repair. So we'll be going through that. I'm just going to scroll through. Hopefully you all can get a good look at what's up there. Starting with the introduction to coffee machines, section 1 provides an overview of coffee machines, including the different types available in the market. It explores the various components and their functions within a coffee machine, giving learners a comprehensive understanding of how these machines work. The section also covers issues that coffee machines may encounter and introduces troubleshooting techniques to address these problems effectively. Section 2 will get into basic electrical knowledge, focusing on equipping learners with the basic electrical knowledge necessary for coffee machine troubleshooting and repair. It covers topics such as understanding electrical circuits and components, emphasizing safety precautions when working with electricity, and introducing the use of multimeters and other electrical tools for diagnostics. Coffee machines maintenance, section 3, emphasizes the importance of regular maintenance to ensure the optimal performance and longevity of coffee machines. It provides step-by-step instructions for cleaning and descaling procedures, highlights the significance of regular maintenance tasks, and offers preventive measures to extend the lifespan of coffee brewers. That is why it's so important for PMs to be done on a quarterly basis, in my opinion. Some of these companies have moved to having maintenance done every 6 months, some every year, once a year, which in my opinion, that just limits the lifespan of the equipment. So that's something to think about also. Next, identifying coffee machine problems, section 4, guides learners in identifying common problems that coffee machines may encounter. It covers diagnostic techniques for different machine types, enabling learners to pinpoint the root causes of issues. Additionally, the section provides troubleshooting techniques each problem and educates learners on identifying faulty components. You I notice a lot of times it's difficult to when one component is actually giving issues. So I chose to put that in there because sometimes we'll go through changing parts as opposed to diagnosing what the real issue is. Um, and sometimes you miss something on a diagnostic. So it's better to have the know-how and the knowledge on getting into this equipment and getting into knowing the systems and how they work in order to be able to pinpoint the actual cause, the actual component that's causing the problem, as opposed to having to have less efficiency on your completion percentages. A lot of these companies look at your first time fix percentage, and a lot of times it entails getting extra training so that you're able to pinpoint these issues more quickly and efficiently without having to have a bunch of return calls, because in this field, return calls is you're losing money, and sometimes you'll lose a client if you have too many of them. So it's best to have as much knowledge as possible, and this is part of the resources of that. So 5, repairing coffee machines component section is part number 5. It gets into the repair of coffee machine components. It focuses on repairing heating elements and thermostats, pumps, and valves, as well as control boards and wiring. Learners will gain practical knowledge and skills in repairing and replacing these essential components. 6. Replacement parts and components. Section 6 provides guidance on sourcing and ordering replacement parts for coffee machines. It emphasizes the importance of proper installation techniques to ensure the effectiveness of repairs. Learners will also learn how to test and verify the success of their repairs before completing the process. This is meaning a lot of times a technician could be in a hurry, there's something personal going on or whatever, but they rush through a job and then they'll rush out before even testing the equipment. So this is something that's important on being a good tech, and whatever you have going on, you try to get through your jobs as best you can. And I know sometimes it's not always possible, but you always want to try to stay until you know that the unit has been tested, until you know the unit has went through a few cycles or a few cooking cycles or a few harvest cycles for the ice makers. Do a few brew cycles, do maybe 2 brew cycles on the coffee brewers, stuff like that. The cappuccino machines, make sure every nozzle is dispensing and every motor is working, just going through it, and usually if you get that into a normal practice, it's not that hard to do. It doesn't take up that much time. So number 7, advanced troubleshooting techniques. Section 7 includes advanced troubleshooting techniques for complex issues and system failures. It teaches learners how to effectively use service manuals and schematics to diagnose problems. The section also covers analyzing error codes and diagnostic modes to identify and resolve more challenging coffee machine issues. a thing that pops up for me in this section here is, I know there's a few techs that I've trained over the years that they've had trouble reading schematics or getting through service manuals. So that's another thing that this channel helps with, and there's other channels out there too that help you understand the service manuals better, or help you understand the symbols of the schematics, which is important. You never know what you'll run into with some of this equipment, and you need to be familiar with reading the schematic and following the wiring diagrams, stuff like that. Espresso machine repair section 8 focuses specifically on espresso machines. It provides an in-depth understanding of espresso machine components and the unique issues they may encounter. Learners will gain specialized knowledge in troubleshooting and repairing espresso specific problems. The section also covers calibration and fine-tuning techniques to ensure optimal espresso quality. Section 9, maintenance, preventive maintenance, and service contracts section emphasizes the importance of preventive maintenance in coffee machine operation. It guides learners in creating maintenance schedules to keep coffee machines in optimal condition. Additionally, the section explores the concept of offering service contracts to customers, providing ongoing support and maintenance for their coffee machines. And this is something that I'd like to spend a few minutes on, because for all of you out there who are looking to go independent, or that maybe you just do side work, you have another job but you do side work repairing machines. This is one of the many lucrative areas right here, is in preventive maintenance. And if you have a customer that you may have already and they call you from time to time, you can always offer them a service contract for preventive maintenance, maybe coming out every 3 to 6 months to perform maintenance on the coffee equipment, to change out the water filters for the coffee. A lot of coffee machines, they need to have scale filters so that the scale buildup is limited inside the water tanks. So this is something that you can also, hopefully you all are taking some notes, and just note it down that if you're not really into working on the cold stuff at certain sites, you're not into coolers or ice makers or anything like that, you can always do well in the hot field, in the hot section of these sites. You can always do well for yourself just providing preventive maintenance on coffee brewers, cappuccino machines, the roller grills. So there's a lot of opportunity with that. Final assessment and certification section 10 includes the course Section 10 concludes the course with a practical assessment of learners' troubleshooting and repair skill. It also includes a written exam to evaluate their knowledge of coffee machines. Upon successful completion of the assessment, learners will receive certification as a competent coffee machine troubleshooter and repairer. And if you're interested, you can order this course at my website, www.learnatrade.online, or you can just scan the QR code and it'll take you there. If you're motivated to purchase now, you can go to learnatrade.stripe.com, or you can scan this QR code and it'll take you direct to the checkout. And again, this is a mini course for anyone can take it and set themselves up in the industry as a competent coffee equipment technician. And this can be done in the commercial field or residential. There's some residents that do have commercial style brewers in their homes, or even the smaller brewers. I mean, a lot of times those are just, they break and then people replace them. But there are some people that do pay to have their equipment repaired as opposed to buying a new piece of equipment. So, I mean, this is either commercial or residential. So it's, something that I plan to keep doing. I plan to keep putting out these mini courses and providing them on our website. I hope you all got something out of this. Feel free to share, like and share, and subscribe to the channel. And by all means, go to our website and see what else we have in there. I'm going to be filling it up with plenty of these type of mini courses, and it's filled with more information. This right here is just an introduction, so feel free to go over there and check it out. And hopefully, if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, feel free to drop a line in the comments or email us or go to the site and you can contact us through the website as well. And that's all I have for right now. I appreciate you all watching. I hope this was helpful to you all. And if it was helpful, please leave a comment in how it was helpful to you, and continue to drive on in this industry. And I hope this will enhance that experience for you. So I thank you all again. May you all stay blessed and be well. Oh.